Oh, that is a terrible, terrible night at the office. We dropped points at Selhurst Park, and yeah, Casemiro's out for the Arsenal game. A horrible night at the office. A really horrible night. I'm having a look here. We had so many chances late after the equaliser. Casemiro really should have scored in the 93rd. But yeah, let's get on to it. We started the game well. It was a good first half. We had the most chances. We had the most possession. Bruno Fernandes with a fantastic goal and a fantastic first half. The second half, Palace got themselves back into it. And then after really digging in, keeping Casemiro on the whole time, at the time, I probably thought it was the right decision. And I probably still do think it was. In hindsight, obviously it wasn't. But I also would have kept Casemiro on because I just had a weird sense if we just brought on McFred, the game would have crumbled. It crumbled anyway after an absolutely world-class free kick off the crossbar and in. I mean, that free kick was stupidly good, and I feel very flat. I feel very, very flat after that. We've got Arsenal on Monday, and then we have Crystal Palace again after a couple cup games. So, yeah, we've got Palace again next week. They keep on rolling, so let's hope we get a bit of revenge on them there, but that is really flattening. Especially now, no Casemiro. A very thin chance of getting 3 points from the Emirates. Ugh, really not nice. Really, really not nice. Let's get into these player ratings. David De Gea gets a 7 from me. I mean, he was very comfortable. 2 of his saves were world class, and the free kick was unsavable. It has to be a 7. Fantastic from De Gea. Wan-Bissaka, he also gets a 7. I mean, really good. Really, really good. The last-ditch tackle at the end saved us from actually losing the game. That was fantastic. And I'll tell you what, I didn't think I'd be saying this, but I think Diogo Dalot has a battle on his hands for that right-back position. I don't really see, apart from being on the offensive end, I don't see a massive difference to Wan-Bissaka and Dalot starting for United. I think Ten Hag probably prefers Dalot because of his offensive abilities, very similar to Luke Shaw at left back. But Wan-Bissaka defensively, he's just so hard to get out of that team. Be really interesting to see when Dalot's healthy again. Varane, 6, not a 6.9 for me. I didn't think Varane was incredible. Look, I think above average performance, definitely from Varane, but I didn't think he was outstanding. I think Martinez was a 7. Interesting. I think Martinez was definitely better than Varane. Look back to normal today, Licha. And personally, I can't see a world where it would be smart to play McTominay in the midfield at the Emirates. I really don't. I think we play Martinez in the midfield at the Emirates. I think we go De Gea, Malacia, Shaw, Varane, Wan-Bissaka, Martinez in the midfield with Bruno and Fred. And I'd have the front three of, ideally, of Rashford, Martial, and Anthony, but I'm not sure that's going to happen. It might end up being Weghorst, it might end up being Garnacho, I'm not sure. I thought Weghorst played well today, by the way. I just think Martial is much better for the game against Arsenal with his hold up. Luke Shaw gets a 7. I think we've kind of been blindsided about how good he is at centre back, but we forget that he's even better at left back. He's just such a good. I mean, offensively, the balls he can put into the box and the creativity he can provide, and then defensively, he's absolutely rock solid. What a player Luke Shaw is. Oh, Cass, he gets a 7, but man, oh man, that's devastating. That yellow card in the 81st minute, or something like that, that was just absolutely gutting. So obviously, he's now suspended for the Arsenal game. I thought he didn't actually have a great first half. I thought he sort of let the back four have to do too much, but no, he had a good second half to recover it, and the yellow card just ruined my mood. Ericsson, 6. 6.5, I agree with. I didn't think he was a 7, but I didn't think he was like a 6. I think 6.5, so I'll give him a 6. Good game from Ericsson. I thought he put on a few good key balls. I thought he was okay. Bruno gets a 7. He tries to break up the play so much, which is what we need him to do as the number 10. Which obviously means a lot of misplaced passes. But that's what we want him to do. And he scored a good goal. He didn't misplace as many passes as he usually does today. I thought Bruno played well. He's definitely a man of the match contender. Anthony, 6. not a 5. He was okay. He showed a bit of flair. I don't think it was a 5. I didn't think he was poor, but I didn't think he really brought anything to the game. Rashford gets a 5. He'll get a 5. Unfortunately, he breaks his scoring run. Yeah, I mean, Rashford's the bloke that you're really going to see get a 6. He's either going to get a high score or a low score. He'll get a 5 today. For the first time in ages, let me say, Rashford's going to get a low score. I really thought with Weghorst coming that deep into the link-up that Rashford would be able to flourish on the wing. I think, was it Mitchell on him? Was it Mitchell or Klein on him? It was one of the two, but they locked him down really well in my opinion. Weghorst, 6, came very deep in the link-up. He pressed really well. Couldn't really find, get on the end of any chances. You know, it's a debut game, nothing to really expect. McTominay 6, decent when he came on. Garnacho 6, Fred 6. Ten Hag 6. I'm going to give Ten Hag a 6. We got a draw, which is I'm not happy about whatsoever. I think Casemiro staying on was the right decision. I think, even though we got away with it, I think bringing Fred on was fucking stupid when he's on 4 yellows and we probably need him for the Arsenal game now. Like, it's a must-have. I mean, just think about it. Casemiro's gone. You bring on Fred. He gets a yellow card. Our midfield, you're either getting Martinez in there or you've got McTominay, Bruno, and Eriksen. And that's getting destroyed. So, yeah. Real risky from Ten Hag. I thought the second half he struggled to adapt. And I've got to give credit to Patrick Vieira. I've really got to give credit to Vieira. I thought he did a fantastic job with Palace today. Especially in that second half. Man of the match. I'm a little bit stumbled on this. Who did I give 7s? Bruno, Casemiro, Shaw, Martinez, Wan-Bissaka, De Gea. De Gea. I'm going to give it to De Gea. I haven't given it to him in a while. Made 2 world-class saves. Conceded the last-minute goal, which was gutting. I'm going to give it to De Gea. I probably would have given it to Bruno for the whole game, but a few late mistakes sort of sucked my life out of it. Wan-Bissaka man of the match. I'm happy with that against his former club. Wan-Bissaka man of the match. Thought he played really well. I've given it to De Gea. I'm not real like Wan-Bissaka and De Gea almost even for me. I mean, Casemiro, yeah, probably not the man of the match. My man of the match contenders were probably not even Martinez. He was a 7, but a good, very good 7s. It was probably Shaw, Wan-Bissaka, and De Gea were probably our best players. All right, thank you all for watching. We've got Arsenal on Monday. Lord have mercy, please help us. I'll see you all next time. Cheers.